Rohrbach is a new sophomore at Oak Hill High School, but already knows his way around. His brother Kyle is a freshman, but he's a Marion High School giant. They live in the same home, but go to rival schools. It's all a part of a new policy in Indiana. As long as the school accepts you, a student can attend any Grant County high school. It was a decision the Rohrbachs were forced to make once Lakeview High School closed.
I would say that was a family process. You know, we had to look at each child. They're both very different boys. They have different personalities, different likes, and we didn't just want to make a blanket decision that affected both of them, but wanted to look at each of them individually and look at what their desires and needs and wants were.
You know, I didn't really want to go to Marion, like big school, big environment. You know, I didn't think I'd fit in well there, and so I came here.
But it was the people who drew Kyle to Marion High.
My sister came here 3 years ago. She graduated, and she said it wasn't that bad here. And the soccer coach, George Berry, he was a big influence. I'd played for him 3 or 4 years before, and that was a really big pull for me to come here. And I had more friends here.
To school administrators, it's about the numbers. More students mean more programs and more opportunities for education. Superintendent Stephen Edwards says Marion Community Schools has a lot to offer when parents consider a change.
Anywhere from 37 to 40% of our students move to the county schools. We're doing a lot of things in our school district now that other schools in the surrounding areas are not doing. We fully implemented the 8-step process. Next year there are 46 schools in the state of Indiana that are implementing the national turnaround model called the TAP model, the system for teacher and student advancement. 7 of those 46 schools in the state will be Marion schools.
At Oak Hill United School Corporation, Superintendent Joel Martin is focusing on how these changes are benefiting the students.
Students are benefiting. I feel like the very positive thing is that our school has the potential to gain some diversity that we wouldn't necessarily have if the open enrollment option was not as prevalent as it is. I think that that's certainly a positive for a school building and a classroom. I think it stretches teachers, or can stretch teachers and staff, and that's a positive.
Both administrators believe this policy can be a great benefit to Grant County despite its negative exposure.
I have to admit that Marion dug itself in a hole. We had a number of issues that we're coming out of, but as well as coming out of them, we got to continue to progress forward and implement cutting-edge programs that other schools can't afford to implement.
The county schools can benefit in a way that it sharpens us all. It holds us all accountable. It's just another way of continuing to keep us wanting to be on the cutting edge of education. And I'm very confident that all 5 school corporations, that's exactly what's happening.
So, not all change is bad. Grant County families are embracing opportunities created by state law to make education stronger, one student and one family at a time. For Crossroads, I'm Stephanie Frame.